What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the Vortex Defender-CCW enclosed red dot. First, let's start off with today's choice of coffee. I'm going with the Black Rifle Coffee Company's limited edition 30 presents out. It's a dark roast. It's pretty good coffee. One of my favorites. To start out, this gun is on my P365X macro, which I recently did a build breakdown of. You can check that out on my channel. So the Vortex Defender-CCW is a fully enclosed red dot. You can see it's got that front pane of glass there and then the back pane here. I really like the fully enclosed red dots for concealed carry because it doesn't allow any sort of dirt or dust to get into the emitter. Since it's fully enclosed, the emitter is inside this front pane of glass here, which means that dirt, dust, mud, anything like that can't get inside there and block your red dot view, so it will function in all sorts of different conditions. And that's good for concealed carry because you never know when you're going to be in a thunderstorm or whatever and need to use your weapon. Some features that I like about this red dot: these big rubber buttons. You can hear they're pretty clicky. This obviously adjusts the brightness of your red dot. Also, if you click and tap both at the same time, it will change your reticle. It's not going to focus, but that is a full circle there. And then you also have a circle dot. I'll get a better shot of that and put that in right here. To my knowledge, this red dot has the longest battery life of any red dot on the market that I've seen. Comment down below if there is another red dot with 150,000 hours or more of battery life. I'd be interested to see that. On the right side, you have the decently large battery tray, which holds a pretty large battery. That's how you get your long battery life. In the initial reviews I saw before I'd purchased this, a lot of people were saying that this tray sticks out too much and would print and everything, but I really haven't had any issues with that when concealed carrying. It does look a little bulky on that side, but once you get used to it, you really do not notice it at all. And in my opinion, it's well worth it for the 150,000 hours of battery life that you gain from it. One downside to this red dot is on the stock SIG iron sights, you will not be able to co-witness. As you can see, the deck height on this is just a little bit too large. But if you have the SIG fuse raised iron sights, they co-witness no problem. I know somebody with those and with the same red dot and this SIG fuse slide, and it works. You can get those aftermarket and just put them on, but in my opinion, you really don't need to be using your iron sights when you have a red dot. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of the red dot. If you're aiming with your iron sights in the red dot, you can see it's just too low to even see it. So in reality, you're going to be up here point and shoot with the red dot. That's the best thing about the red dot, is that you have that ease of use of just pointing, putting the red dot where you want to hit it, putting the dot on the target, pulling the trigger, and in theory, you hit your target. By the way, guys, I should have done this earlier. The gun is empty, clear, and safe. Few more features of this red dot. As you can see here, you have a very aggressive stippling texture on the front of the red dot. It goes all the way down here. And this is super nice in my opinion, because when you're using your hand to rack the slide, you can get a really good grip on it. You're not going to worry about slipping off there at all. If you want to rack it on a table or anything, you're good to go with that. It also adds a little bit of protection for that front glass. As you can see, there is a pretty thick lip that goes all the way around the glass there, which protects it if you are going to rack it on this table or anything. And this just adds to the overall durability of the sight. Other than that, you just have your two mounting screws right here. Vortex does provide a tool that's long enough, and it makes it super easy to get in there, put your screws in, and mount it correctly. You also have your windage and windage here, and elevation adjustment. It's just a simple little flathead screw. They have a tool included to do that. So far, I mean, it's been super on. I haven't even sighted it in. Haven't needed to, honestly. It's been within a quarter of an inch, just direct mount, not even touching windage or elevation. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not too big of a deal to sight in your red dot. I probably will still go back and sight it in just to make sure it is fully accurate. Now I'm going to be going over what you get in the box when you purchase one of these red dots. So this is the box. It's pretty nice, honestly. It's a nice box. It's got everything you need on it, marketing wise, for all you business people out there. Go ahead, open it up. The red dot sits in here. It will come with a rubber cover on it, which I seem to have lost, but you're never going to use that. It's got a QR code here for directions, which is nice. This tab flips up, and then you have your physical paper directions here, which goes through all the different features. Also inside is a little microfiber rag to clean off fingerprints on your glass. And then you have your whole jumble mess of screws. You have a shim plate. This is for, says right here, used to angle the optic slightly to gain elevation when zeroing at least less than 15 yards. In my opinion, you don't really need this. And then you just have all your different manufacturer screws. HK, Kimber, Smith & Wesson. I do have one of these mounted on a Shield Plus that I'll be reviewing in a couple days here. FN 509, Glock, and Canik. And then you have your extended tool I was talking about. That is for the screws here. I'll show you that real quick. So this tool can just fit right on top. It's a perfect fit. They did a very good job designing this. Other than that, you have this is actually from my gun. This is the top base plate. These are the screws for the SIG. And they also include, if I can get it out here, another tool, which is nice. You can use this to, or not that, this side to get in there, to take the battery cap off. You can use it as your windage elevation. This can also go in here. It's just a pretty well-rounded tool that they include, just extra value coming from Vortex. Other than that, there is nothing else, but I'd say that is plenty. You get tons of value with this red dot. And if you can find one of these on sale like I did for, I think I paid $230, it is a really, really good deal for the price and the quality you get. You also get the Vortex lifetime unconditional warranty, which is probably the best feature of any Vortex product. I've heard stories where guys have had broken optics, whether it's their own fault or the product's fault, and Vortex just ships them a new one for free, no questions asked. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty freaking nice. You drop this thing on accident and it happens to break, which it won't. You guys should go check out Hunt and Fish on YouTube. He did a great durability test with this red dot when it first came out, and he was banging it off rocks in a creek underwater with zero issues. It held zero. It was great. If you guys want to see durability testing from me, let me know. I can make that happen. I have multiple of these red dots, so I'm not afraid to break one, even though I don't think it will happen. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think of this red dot, the aesthetics of it, the functionality. Let me know if you have one as well. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Every subscriber helps very much. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway in the next video, so look out for my next video, and yeah, join the giveaway. Thank you guys. I will see you next time. God bless.